Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a easy glam, everyday glam makeup wearable outside the house glam. I know I haven't posted anything, anything in a while, but I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see my everyday glam, wearable glam, then just keep watching. I usually start out with the Hard Candy Sheer NV Hydrating Primer Mist. I like to do that just kind of, like it says, hydrates my face because I have really dry skin, so this really helps. I just like to start off with a plump and hydrated face. Okay, then next I go in with the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream for my moisturizer. We take a little bit, not a little bit, a lot of it. Kind of put it all over the face. Next I go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And this is kind of like the Benefit Professional. I just so happen to have a sample of this, so I thought I would give it a try, and so far next we're gonna go in with foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. And I have the shade, 20 Classic Ivory. We'll take our beauty sponge. This is from Flower Beauty. I really like this sponge. Do a couple squirts there. And then we will bounce that. Put it all over my face and then bounce that. Excuse me, sir, no sounds, please. Filming is in progress. Now that we have got that buffed into the skin, we will move on to some concealer. Of course, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I use the color Fair. We're going to go in, conceal those dark circles. And you really do not need a lot of this. I feel like that was way too much, but this goes a very long way. So down the tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, I mean, forehead, a little on the chin, Cupid's bow, and then a little, I always just use this as my eyelid primer. Just easier. Kind of gets it out. That's it. Then we're going to bounce that in. Use the slanted side of the Beauty Blender, or not the Beauty Blender. Who am I fooling? I can't afford all of it. Our beauty sponge. Alright, so now that we have all of our concealer on, I'm going to set that with the Airspun Loose Powder face powder. I know a lot of people don't like this because it smells like an old lady, but for some reason, I like that smell. And I'm not sure. Okay. We're going to take our wet beauty sponge, and we're going to get that on the tip, and we're going to go make sure nothing's creasing yet. And we're going to go in and just kind of set that loosely. I don't like to bake too much just because I do have dry skin, and that just kind of dries me up even more. Kind of crazy if I let it sit there for too long. So I just kind of put a hefty amount, and then I just put it in there and just set it. And I also set my eyelid as well with this powder. it on there and push that under this thing. A little bit more, and we will set the other places that we put that concealer so that it will stay on for most. Yo, chin. Alright, and then for the rest of the face, we're going to set using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Transforming Powder to set the rest of the face. I also used in the shade 20 Classic Highlight. The brush is covered in cat hair. And we'll go into that and just kind of set everywhere else that we didn't set with the translucent powder. So now we have the face set, so now I like to move on to my eyes. Sometimes I like to do my eyes first if I know that I'm going to have a lot of fallout, or if I'm kind of doing a look that I've never done before and it's easier to start with my eyes and not have this all done and then have to take it all off. Because I'm not like equipped enough to just take off my eyes. Today on the eyes we're going to be using the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette. I'm a big fan of Jaclyn Hill, if that is what we're going to use today. For our crease color, we are going to go into Silk Cream, and then we're going to mix in a little bit of this color next to it, which is MFEO. So these two colors up here. I wish they had the names on these, because this is a pain in the ass to look at this little card, and, well, whatever. She can do no wrong. So we're going to go into both of those. There's a lot of kickback in these shadows, so I kind of feel like I should have my eyes first, but contrary to what I just said. And I'm going in with the Wet n Wild, just blender crease brush. I have tons of them. These are my go-to eyeshadow brushes. So we're going to go into the crease here, and just going to go back and forth. Also wish this had a mirror. We're going to go into the crease, back and forth, and do some little swirls because we kind of want that, not all over the lid, but just all over our crease and above the crease area. Also, before we go any further, I'm going to also do my bottom lash line with those same two colors. And we're going to just kind of keep adding to that as we go with our colors. And I'm just using that same brush. I'm sure there is a better brush to do this with, but I'm no makeup artist, so I don't claim to know what I'm doing. And next we are going to go into this color here, Pukey. We're going to do that in the outer V, and I'm just using the same brush. Then I got time to be flipping my brushes back and forth. This worked just fine for me. So we're going to do outer V in the crease. Just kind of blow that out just a little bit, blend that in, but also giving your eye just a little bit of dimension. We're also going to take that same Pukey color and we're going to go on the bottom lash line as well, but I'm not going to bring it as far as I did those first two colors. So just kind of like halfway of your bottom. You want to kind of make sure to connect right kind of where your eye starts, right in that corner, just so it looks uniform. Like, you kind of know what you're doing, but low-key don't. So, then the last color, we're just going to go in and really define the eyes just a little bit more. We're going to take the color Mocha, and that is this shade right here, and that's just going to go also, that's also going to go into the outer V, but just more in the outer V, not as blown out as the Pukey shade that we just used. And I'm going to use the same brush. So just kind of lightly go in there because I don't want to blow this out too much. And these shadows are pretty, pigmented, so you want to kind of be light-handed for sure. Tap off the accents and just kind of go in, light hand, right on the outer V here. You just a little bit more dimension. And I'm not even going to grab any more. I'm going to grab more just because I'm going to go on my bottom lash line and just, again, not go as far as the last shade that I used, Pukey, and just maybe a third of the way out and just kind of connect those colors that you used on your outer V. That is it for the eyeshadow. JK, we need an inner corner. Alright, then I'm just going to go in with this little Morphe brush. I don't even know which one it is. And we're just going to take some of Jeffree Star Cosmetics Peach Goddess, and we're going to put that in the corners, inner corner of our eye. Kind of bring it down the bottom lash line just a little bit. And just right there. And all out inner corner highlights. And you could also, if you want to intensify it even more, which I may or may not do, I haven't decided yet, to intensify your inner corner. So next I'm going to do my winged liner, and I'm going to do that off camera because your girl ain't good at it, and I don't need people to watch me look like an idiot. So for that, I'm going to use the Tarteist, what's it called, Double Take eyeliner from Tarte. So I will be right back. Alright, so I am back, and I decided to do a few things off of camera just because they're easier and they take a really long time to do. So like I said, I used the Tarteist Double Take eyeliner. I used the liquid side to line to do my wing up top. And then the bottom, I used the pencil side in my my waterline. I just made sure to connect in the corners. So again, it looks uniform, looks like they're kind of sort of connected, like looks whatever, natural. I also put my eyelashes on, and I used the Lash Couture Faux Mink collection from Kiss. I used the Gala hair. They're not as voluminous as I remember them being, but again, this is like an everyday wear look. I wouldn't wear very dramatic for my everyday. So this is probably my go-to everyday wear pair of lashes. Otherwise, I do like the Midnight, I believe is what they're called, and they're a little bit more voluminous. These ones are really long, but they're a little more natural looking. I mean, as natural as eyelashes can look, I guess. They could be natural, whatever. Anyway, and then to put my lashes on, I always use this little tool thing. I just got it at Walgreens. I couldn't put my lashes on without this thing. So I used that, and then I started out before I put my lashes on, I used the IT Cosmetic Tight Line, and I just put that on my top lashes just to give them a coat. I then put my lashes on, And then I go in with the Colossal Big Shot from Maybelline, and I did my bottom lash line with this, and then I also, once my lashes are on, I kind of use this to kind of merge my lashes and the fake lashes together. Alright, next we are going to move back to the face, and I'm going to start with the Hoola Benefits Hoola Bronzer, and we're going to contour with this. So I'm going to take my Morphe brush, again, there's no number. This is like the cheapest of the cheapest at Morphe. So we're going to go into that, and it's just kind of an angled face brush. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to use this little mirror thing. Okay, so we're going to go to hollows, kind of where I think my jawline is. Up on this side, and then kind of blend that. When I blend it, I'm only going to blend upward. I'm not going to blend downward, because then that's going to get rid of, I mean, we're going to, when we bronze up, we'll get down here a little bit and just bronze the whole face up. But when you're contouring, or at least when I'm contouring, I like to blend upward. That way I don't mess up the illusion of having a chiseled job line that I don't have. So just back and forth, kind of upward motions. Up on the side of the face. Go back in, tap that off, and we're going to go in on the other side and cut that cheek as well. Alright, since your girl went ham on the contour, we're going to clean that up before we bronze up the face. So I'm going to take my translucent powder again and take my little sponge, and we're going to clean that up just a little bit. And just go kind of straight down, like so. Other side, just so we can keep that straight line. And also when we dust it away, I'm also going to kind of blend that in, and it's going to kind of take away some of the pigment of the contour and make it not look so harsh. So I let that sit for not very long, because like I said, I don't like to bake because it just dries me out a lot. We're going to take just a big, this is the brush that I use to set my face, so we'll just use that. Let it sit just a little bit, that way it will kind of clean up everything. So we're going to take the brush, kind of brush that away, but I'm also going to kind of rub it in. So that kind of helps clean things up just a little bit. Make it not look so harsh. Now we are going to go into bronzer, and we are going to use the Skinny Dip Face Duo by Kylie Jenner Cosmetics, I forget what it's called. And we're going to go into the bronzy side called Sun Kissed here. And I'm going to take, again, this is just a Morphe brush with cat hair all over it. No number, just a Morphe face powder brush. Go in, and we are going to go over our contour and just really bronze up the face. So we are going to go over our contour. I'm going to go on the side of the face, kind of where we went again with the contour. And then I'm also going to do up on the forehead. This is just going to kind of give an illusion of a smaller forehead. I don't really have too big of a forehead, but I still like to bronze up there just because it gives the face a bronzy glow. top of the forehead, just on the temples here. Get some more and kind of just, I kind of dust it on the nose. I don't like to contour my nose. So I just kind of, but I do want some color to it, so it's just not like a white nose and everything else is kind of tan or glowy. I'm gonna take some more. I'm gonna go down the neck with it. Alright, so next we are going to go to blush, and I am going to use the Becca x Jaclyn Hill face palette, and we are going to use these two shades right here, and that is Amaretto, and then the more pinky shade is Pamplemousse right there. So I'm just gonna mix it. Alright, and then we're gonna go, I like to really place my blush right on top of my contour and my bronzer, and just a little on the apples of my cheeks, just a little bit, and just kind of bring that back. In, go on the other side, off, again, just bring it back, a little on the upper lip. Okay. I also put this on my nose just a little bit, just to bring some color. And next we are going to go to highlight. I'm going to use two highlights. I'm going to go back to the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade Peach Goddess, and then I'm also going to, in combination, use the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit, and I am going to use the shade Eclipse right here. So I'm first going to go in with Jeffree Star. That's what the Peach Goddess looks like, and I'm just going to use this little brush that my dogs have eaten. It's a Lorac, came with something from Lorac, I don't know. But this little brush, I'm going to go into the pan here, and just on the high points of the face, where I want to highlight. And again, I just kind of put that on top of the blush. I like to kind of bring it about the same place that I put my blush, and then just pull it back. So I'll do the other side. And then we're going to highlight the tip of the nails and the bridge of the nose, just a little on the forehead and our chin, and then on alright, and then we're going to go on with our second highlight from the Aurora Glow Kit and in Eclipse. Swirl around in there. Right over top of the Skin Frost. And I'm actually going to use Luna, which is right next to Eclipse, just a little bit, and just like right on the high point of my cheekbone, yeah, right in the middle there. A little on the nose again. Here, and so you're looking glowy. I'm actually also going to take Eclipse and Luna, and I'm also going to put that in the inner corner of my eye. Let's intensify it a little bit. And obviously some of these steps are very optional. You don't have to wear lashes. The total personal preference. You don't have to do it in a corner highlight. You don't. I mean, you can skip tons of these steps. This is just what I like to do. Okay, so now that we have the face beat, I'm going to go back in with the Hard Candy Sheer MV Hydrating Primer Mist first to set the face. Like, I feel like it kind of just, it helps melt in the powders on my face, because it use a lot of powder. But first we're going to go with the spray. Oh, good lord. Ready? She wasn't ready! I shouldn't have done. And then after that, we're going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, Holy Grail Spray. We're gonna go in with that. And then I've been seeing a lot of people going in, the booty girls, going in with their sponges and like pushing it into their skin. I don't know. I think it just makes, again, I think it just makes it sink in better. I don't know, but first time I'm doing it. Okay, so we've got that. So the last step that we have to do is the lips. So my everyday go-to, I use the Ulta Beauty Lip Liner in the shade Bare. So we're going to line our lips with this. And then we are going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Milkshake. This is their matte liquid lipstick. Guys, that is it for this easy everyday glam look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.